Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and I am back once again with another video. Today is going to be another what if theory. Today's what if is going to be, what if the Godzilla the series continued? Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, let me give you a little reminder. Godzilla the series began shortly after the 1998 Godzilla movie was released. A lot of people embraced this version of Zilla and completely just ignored Godzilla 1998 in general. They actually ignored Zilla and just prefer Zilla Jr. more than Zilla. And honestly, I am one of them. I do actually prefer Zilla Jr. over Zilla. Now, Godzilla the series ended with 2 seasons, Season 1 and Season 2. We never quite got a Season 3 or a Season 4, or possibly even a Season 5. I think a Season 5 would have been a perfect finale for the series. But what if the series continued? What if this series continued besides just ending off with Season 2? In my personal opinion, I think this would have been possibly one of the best Godzilla series out there. I'm not saying it isn't. It still is to this day. It is still considered as one of the best Godzilla series out there. Here, in my personal opinion, having only one competition, that being Godzilla Singular Point, which I'm still waiting for Season 2. I would consider Monarch Legacy of Monsters to be a Godzilla series, but at this point, Godzilla wasn't really there all that much. He was only there for like 4 minutes. The majority of the series is focused on the human characters. And I swear to God, if Kong gets more screen time than Godzilla, I will actually be pissed. I will literally be pissed if Kong gets more screen time than Godzilla. Anyways, moving on. So what if this series continued? What if it continued with a Season 3, Season 4, and Season 5? And like I said before, I think a Season 5 would have been a perfect finale for the series. So how would the other 3 seasons go? Well, it's very simple, really. I would have liked to see basically a TriStar version of Mechagodzilla. No, not Cyborg Godzilla. A cyborg doesn't count. I'm actually meaning like an actual Mechagodzilla. Not a cyborg, but an actual Mechagodzilla. It would have been so cool to see a Mechazilla. Who knows, maybe it could be rather an ally to Zilla Jr. or an enemy. And it could be like one of the enemies that Zilla Jr. actually struggles with. And maybe like even the Heat team struggle with, because like beating this thing is like trying to beat, let's say, Mechagodzilla 2021. Or something like that. And I would love, and I repeat, I would have loved to see a TriStar version of Rodan, Anguirus, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. Hell, I would have liked to see all the classic Toho monsters, but in the TriStar universe. It would have been a perfect opportunity to introduce all the classic Toho monsters in the TriStar series. And maybe, who knows, see Godzilla to get more powers. Like, maybe he gets, like, his own version of a nuclear pulse. Or even his own version of a red star ray atomic breath, or even a burning form. Hell, a burning Zilla? That would be cool. Cool to see. I would also love to see the return of Komodo Rex, because there is the fan theory that Komodo Rex isn't really dead. She's still alive out there. Another fan theory that might pop up is the fact that Zilla Jr. ends up finding and adopting a little baby Zilla and raising it as one of his own. Hell, this could be like the TriStar version of Manila. Which means Nick the Topless is the grandfather. And another thing that I would love to see in season 2, 3, like season 3, 4, 5, is that the military stops shooting Godzilla and actually fights alongside him instead of just constantly shooting him. Because that was the number one complaint I had with the series. Was that the military kept on shooting at Godzilla. The one time that it was kind of justified to shoot Godzilla was when... Actually, the only 2 times I found it to be justified was, well, for one, he was being mind-controlled. And the other, they actually thought that Godzilla has gone on a rampage. Those 2 are the only understandable reasons to shoot Godzilla. All the other times, why? Why are they still shooting Godzilla? But they should know at this point that this Godzilla is on their side. So why are they still shooting at him? That is what I would love to see. Another thing I would love to see is the end of the stupid little love triangle between Nick, Audrey, and Chelsea. I found that love triangle to be the most dumbest thing and the most weirdest thing in the series. Like, isn't Chelsea, like, into Mandel or something like that? Like, seriously? Like, why are you all freaking blushing and talking about Nick and getting so jealous when Audrey shows up? I get you don't like her, but really? And the last thing I would like to see is Randall and Monique, I think that's her name, become a thing. I would love to see those 2 become a thing. And honestly, I think that would have been a perfect ending. And the last thing I would like to see is freaking Nick and Audrey getting married. Because there was that one episode where he was about to ask her to marry him, but for some reason he just did it. Like, really, dude? Like, seriously? You're just gonna give up like that? Really? You're pathetic, dude. You're pathetic. Like, this is why the movie sequel got canceled, because you're pathetic. And honestly, rather Komodo Rex returns or Zilla Jr. ends up adopting a baby Zilla, or even a little bit of both. Komodo Rex returns and Zilla Jr. ends up adopting a baby Zilla. That would have been an okay ending for Zilla Jr.'s story. Like for a season 5 finale, I imagine the aliens come back and they brought their ultimate weapon, King Ghidorah, and Zilla Jr. and all the other monsters on Earth have to team up in order to beat King Ghidorah because he's that powerful. He's so powerful that Zilla Jr. can't beat him on his own, so he has to go around the planet, find other monsters, and convince them to help him. And maybe Zilla Jr. gets a burning form and he flat out finishes King Ghidorah off. And he and the other monsters just roar in victory. Honestly, that would have been the best ending in the entire series, honestly. That and Zilla Jr. just flat out obliterates the aliens, and they just decide to be you know what, Earth is a lost cause. Let's just go find a different planet to conquer. That would have been possibly the best season finale ever. Now I know what you guys are wondering, well, what about Destroyer or Space Godzilla? I think that maybe I don't see the possibility for a Destroyer happening in the TriStar universe. Space Godzilla, probably, but I don't know about Destroyer. Like I said, I could see a Space Godzilla happening within the TriStar universe, but Destroyer, I don't think so. I think a King Ghidorah would be much more of a better ending for Godzilla series, honestly. And a much better choice to be the final boss for Zilla Jr. to handle. Honestly, I just would really love to see a season 3, 4, and 5 of Godzilla series, and characters getting well-deserved endings. Not only that, it would have been amazing to see all the classic Toho kaiju in the TriStar universe. And seeing Zilla Jr. getting classic Godzilla abilities like a nuclear pulse, a red spiral ray atomic breath, and even a burning form, that would have been amazing. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? What do you guys think what would happen if Godzilla the series continued with a season 3, 4, and 5? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.